bleh. Wait. Never mind. Bello people. Hello people. It's a bit laggy for me. My laptop is lagging. But I think it's not that bad. Anyway, hello everyone. Hello. Okay. Forgot to open the chat. I'm so sorry. Wait. Hi everyone. Hello. Today we're gonna read fanfic. Okay? We're gonna read fanfic. This is a fanfic about present people. Well, that is if I want to see who is that in the fanfic. So, let me just. The delay is too much though. Delay is. Wow. Hello Zap Black. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, you're the first one. Because today we're gonna read a fanfic. So we're gonna talk a bit more before we start. Yeah. Talk a bit more before we start. How are you doing? Have you eaten? Because I'm not, and I'm hungry. Because I accidentally just woke up. Yeah. My voice is a bit. Yeah. So, of course. But then it's fine. Because today we're gonna read a fanfic. Maybe my voice is gonna be okay after that. Forgot. So. Okay, so for today we have a lot of it's not a lot, it's just that I make fanfics for certain people. But and then like the one that I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna make I make Pawa's fanfic, I make Hana fanfic, and of course there's Zaps, okay? And then I make fanfic for myself, cause Delulu is the Solulu, right? I need to make fanfic for myself. And then we have another extra story, and that one is completely brainrot. It's completely brainrot, and I gotta read it at the end. So without oh, I saw. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good, welcome. I'm so sorry for the delay though, cause like my stream is always having a 30 seconds delay. Yeah, it's a very far. But then like I cannot really do anything because like I am streaming on my laptop, and actually I'm feeling kinda laggy, but still it's fine. So yeah, IEMPT. Hello. I know that we are down bad, but damn ladies. Yeah, I'm here. I'm so sorry. I am checking the phone, because like if there are any important messages, I'm so sorry, because like just now Someone is calling me. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna read Power fanfic. And I hope... Okay, don't jinx me. I don't know if Power is gonna be here, but nah, it's fine. Power, this is me, Guning. Never mind. Okay. The title for this fanfic is pretty cringe. Not pretty cringe, it's very cringe. It is called Aesthetic Sacrifice. And the quote-unquote relationship in here, I can only say relationship. I cannot say couple. I'm gonna get yoinked out of a window, like literally. So it's called Static Sacrifice. Power X Zaps. It's fluff. No worries. No worries. Power. It's fluff. It's fluff. No worries. And it is written by me. Basement X basement when? No. I mean, later, I guess. So, we're gonna continue. Okay. Oh my god, I cannot read it like this. Wait, let me oink. I need the format. There we go. A better format. Okay. So my voice is not that comforting, yes guys, when I'm reading. So let me just just kidding. The only sound in the cozy orangey lit room were the gentle hum of a computer fan and the satisfying rhythmic crunch 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 of a girl enjoying her hard-earned prize. Power, the illustrator. When your pronunciation doesn't fit your vocabulary. Power, the illustrious tiger style VTuber, was nestled deep into her couch, a fortress of comfort. In her hands was the Holy Grail, a freshly opened bag of salted rice crackers. Each bite was a symphony of crispness, and a perfect reward after a long stream. She cannot eat crackers for a while after she did her surgery. Good luck. Are you Viet? No, I'm not. But I am from the sea, so it's close. Sounds like a petty cringe. Ah, shut up. How to make Power's voice, bro? Jap. Wait. Contoh mati. How to make Power's voice? Okay, guys. Let me attempt Powerness. I cannot. Wait. What the fuck is... Holy shit! I have an emergency. Okay, guys. I gotta AFK for a while. There's an emergency. Wait. It's not something bad. It's just about my work. Wait, guys. Oh, hello guys. I am back. Ha 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 ha. Imagine you are streaming and you have an emergency work call telling you that, hey, so basically we have something to give you. More work, more work, more work. Have fun. Anyway, it's fine. Where did we left off? Oh shit, we got power. 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 Mosquito bite. Welcome to the stream. Power. It's okay, Power. You didn't work on anything. It's fine. You're just whimpering while eating rice crackers. Yeah. Hi, Gerald. Hi. Funny thing makes people laugh. First time spicy fried chicken when I think it's not spicy enough, but I was wrong. The 3 times spicy I ate too. But I think it's very spicy. More work got more gaji or not? Nah, bruh. It's those, how to say it, when you have a position in a uni. Yeah, I have a position now. I have a role. You know the jawatan lah. The jawatan tinggi. Okay, boy. Yes. No. You're gonna like this fanfic. You're gonna like this fanfic. I swear. Okay. We're gonna start from the beginning. This is unimaginable again. I shouldn't do the ones whom speak since I did something dumb bad too. Shish! You are worse, okay? Ahem. The only sound in the cozy, orangey lit room were the gentle hum of a computer fan and the satisfying rhythmic crunch of a girl enjoying her hard-earned prize. Power! The illustrious tiger-style VTuber was nestled deep into her couch, a fortress of comfort. Oh, in her hands was the holy grail, a freshly opened of salted rice crackers. Each bite was a symphony of crispness, a perfect reward after a long stream. Shit, I cannot do Power impression lah. let me try. So, okay, my Power is gonna die. It's dying, okay? Power. I'm just gonna do a high-pitched voice. Never mind. The perfect snack. She mumbled to herself, tail switching leisurely behind her. Her hair brushed her shoulders as she leaned back, utterly content in her solitude. This was her time, her crackers, and her kingdom. Crunch. I cannot do Power impression. Yes, jawatan si hebat tinggi Ayagi. You suddenly poop in your car? Lick the poop clean. Oh yeah, how was the dentist Power? Yes, how was the dentist Power? Okay, we continue. Then, a new sound entered the auditory arena. It was faint at first, easily mistaken for the settling of the house. But it grew. A soft skittering pitter-patter. Then a distinct collective stomping of tiny eager feet on the wooden floor. Power's tiger ears, which moments before had been relaxed and droopy, twitched and swiveled towards the source like radar dishes locking onto a target. She didn't even need to look. She knew. Decent impression. Nah, I'm not. I don't want to reminisce the bill they handed over to me for the upcoming surgical extraction. Literally. The bill is a nightmare. With deliberate slowness, she turned her head. A single rice cracker paused halfway to her lips. There they were, a small sea of them. The saps! About a dozen little orange fluff balls, no taller than her kneecap, had assembled on the rug before her. I think I make zaps a bit smaller in this. No taller than a kneecap. Yeah, a bit small. I mean just enough to throw them. Yes, Power? Where did we... Their big, luminous eyes, the color of void black, were not fixed on her face. They were laser focused on the bag in her hand. A synchronized wave of anticipation seemed to ripple through their fluffy forms. And worse, a distinct, glistening drool was beginning to drip from several of their tiny puckered mouths, creating minuscule dark spots on the rug. Power! The zaps is drooling onto the carpets! Help! Power's eyes narrowed into slits. I know! Wait. No, I can do better. I know! Wait, no! I know! Never mind. She said in her voice dripping with theatrical suspicion. No, wait. Wait. No, I see all of you. Okay, I guess. The zaps simply stared, their collective drool production increasing. Fuck! The production drool... You guys are literally having a rainfall of drool falling into onto the carpets. I should have right. Powers getting angry at that. My bad. A sneer twisted Power's lips. She pulled the cracker back protectively to her chest. You orange blobs! You just ate earlier. I saw you all swarmed that bowl of ZATSU. Your little bellies are still round. What the Okay, I cannot do. I tried, okay. She emphasized her point by wiggling her bare legs, which were stretched on the couch, clad in comfortable black shorts. Yes, Power, I am making gooning session here. She made a shooing motion with her foot. Shoo! Be gone! This is Power's private stash. No zaps allowed. I'm so sorry, Power. The impression is so bad. Zap's gonna be dehydrated. Her voice is more threatening, I guess. I cannot do impression of my Kami Oshi. Black luminous eyes are quite the oxymoron. Yes, exactly. The shooing had zero effect. I mean, it zaps. It zaps. If anything, it was a signal. A brave frontliner, a zap with a slightly muffed tuft of fur on its head, let out a determined squeak. You know, the one that squeak that Hana always squish, and skied forward. It clawed its way onto the couch cushion with surprising agility, plopping down beside her thigh. It looked up, not at the crackers anymore, but directly into her eyes with an expression of pure, unadulterated yearning. Power recoiled. Hey! Off the furniture! You know the rules! She wiggled her legs more vigorously, trying to dislodge any ideas of assent. It was tactical error. The leg wiggling was misinterpreted as an invitation. Two more Zaps, seeing their comrade's success, surged forward. One lodged himself onto her shins, its little nubby arms wrapping around her calf with a static field cling. The other attempted a more ambitious climb up her thigh. Okay, who's gonna be the one climbing her thigh and calf? Tell me. Tell me who has a lower body kings within the Zaps. I think everyone, right? Almost everyone. Okay, this is power famous line. Oh shit, I don't know how to make impression of it. Ahem ahem. You little shits. Cannot. Power yelped, her voice a mix of genuine surprise and exasperated amusement. She tried to shake her leg, but the Zap held on with the tenacity of a burr, its fuzzy form vibrating with effort. Another one joined in on the other leg. Soon, she had 4 orange blobs clinging to her lower limbs like living fuzzy leg warmers, while 3 more had taken up pleading positions on the couch around her. Her personal space had been truly, fluffily violated. Please Miyako, you know the drill. Somehow, of course. No. It's just a story what happened is spicy fried chicken KFC on car. Yeah, I mean, fair. A low-grade chaos ensued. Pawa tried to maintain her dignity and her crackers wiggle and squirm, issuing half-hearted threats. Why is there a lot of Pawa talking? I will... Wait. I will turn you all into static. I will donate you to a toaster. Let go. But the Zaps just had fast. Their big eyes blinking slowly, their collective focus shifting between the coveted snack bag and her flustered face. Then, it happened. The lead Zap, the one sitting quietly beside her, let out a soft, trembling sound. It wasn't a cry. It was a whimper. A tiny, heart-wrenching squeak that quivered with a profound, theatrical sadness. As if on a hidden cue, the Zap clinging to her leg joined in. Then another, and another. In seconds, the room was filled with a chorus of pathetic, synchronized whimpering. Yeah, they are pathetic, right, Pawa? Zaps are pathetic, right? I put that. Dozens of big, void eyes glistening with manufactured tears. They weren't looking at the crackers anymore. They were looking directly at her. Their power with an expression of such profound betrayal and sadness that it could melt a heart of a stone. Shush! This is watching Miyako trying to voice act, but she chose the extreme side of this difficulty. Help! Help! I'm dying! Miyako makes sound like Pawa. No, I don't think so. It's different. Imagine Pawa doing that. Okay. Maybe I can get Pawa to voice act the lines in here. Pawa froze mid-wiggle. She stared at the pathetic. I'm gonna put that. Pathetic! We are pathetic, guys. We are pathetic. Pathetic orchestra of fluff. A war rage inside her. Her logical mind screamed. There's a lot of power. Wait. There's a lot of power. No, they're manipulating you. This is a scam. They're just orange blobs. They're being dramatic. They just want the crunchies. But her heart was a softer thing. Pawa, you are soft. I mean, your heart. You got a big heart. Maybe. It thumped against her ribs, and a familiar warm guilt began to seep into her chest. She looked at their sad little faces and her mind flooded with memories. Okay, this is gonna be a bit cringe, but shh. The late nights after a tough stream, when she felt down and a silent Zap would simply curl up on her lap, purring with a gentle static buzz. Hey, I am the one on the lap, eh? Okay, guys, I'm the Bettina Zap. I can do that. The times she was nervously practicing a new song, and a small audience of Zaps would sit attentively, offering enthusiastic, wiggly encouragement. They would swarm her with a happy squeak cheers when she logged on, making her feel like she was coming home. They were chaos. They were greedy. They were little orange menaces. But they were her menaces, and they were always there. Aww, power! Aww. The fight drained out of her with a long, dramatic sigh that deflated her entire frame. Her shoulders lumped, her ears drooped. She looked from the bag of crackers to the sea of expectant, whimpering faces. Fine, he grumbled, the word heavy with defeat. But only this time. This is a one-time pardon for your cracker crimes. I am being extremely generous, you hear me? Wait, there's a more cute. This. The whimpering ceased instantly. It was as if someone had flipped a switch. The Zaps on her legs let go and plopped onto the floor. All of them gathered in neat semicircle, their early sadness replaced by an electrifying buzz of anticipation. With a roll of her eyes that couldn't quite hide the fond curl at the corner of her mouth, Pawa reached for the box on the coffee table. She pulled out 3 more bags of rice crackers, and rustling of the plastic caused a unified eager lunge forward from the Zaps. She tore them all open with a flourish. Alright, you greedy gremlins, line up! No shoving! There's enough for everyone! Barely. Never mind. One by one, she distributed a single perfect rice crackers to each waiting Zap. Each little fluff ball took its prize with delicate knobs, giving a happy, respectful squeak of thanks before scurrying back to its spot. Soon, the room was filled with a new multiplied chorus of content crunch, crunch, crunch. Miyako, are you planning to get yeeted like Raya fireworks? Maybe. Pawa watched them. Wait, I have a surprise at the end, guys. Wait. Pawa watched them, finally taking a bite of her own cracker. A warm, soft feeling spread through her, warmer than any snack. This was nice. This was her family. Messy, manipulative, and utterly hers. But as she sat back, munching, she failed to notice the subtle shift in the room's atmosphere. The Zaps were eating, yes, but their big, luminous eyes weren't on their crackers anymore. They were engaging in a silent, fuzzy communication, a series of glances, tiny head tilts, and static pops. I don't know how to make a pop. No, it's raining, bro. They finished their crackers with deliberate speed. Then, as one, they turned their gazes back to Pawa, not to her face or to the now empty bags. Their eyes landed with synchronized and unnerving precision on her exposed thighs and legs, now relaxed and resting innocently on the couch. Guys, since when Zaps is gonna pass the feet? A new different kind of buzz filled the air. It was the buzz of a plan coming to fruition. The cracker heist they all knew in their collective self-consciousness had merely been a phase one. A delightful distraction, the true objective, the sacred duty of any self-respecting Zap was always the same. The great lab nap ambush. Pawa, blissfully unaware, and severing her last cracker, finally sensed the intense stare. She looked down. 12 pairs of void eyes stared back, no longer pleading, but sparkling with a mischievous intent. A slow, suspicious smirk spread across the faces of Zaps. They were gotten their tribute, now they wanted their throne. Power's eyes widened. Oh, you gotta be. It was too late. With a unified battle of squeaks, the orange wave surged forward. A fuzzy Zapnami of affection and static electricity aimed squarely at the comfortable lap of their beloved Pawa. The couch and its occupant were about to be conquered once again. The end! No! No! Guys, we got the reaction from our fanfic cast. She said die. Okay, Pawa, you have a reason to be angry at Zaps now. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Oh no. Die! Let me make the impression of Pawa reaction. Die! I trusted you, female Zap! How dare you! Pawa, hear me out. I am just contributing to the community, you know? It's a holy duty, a holy grail of a duty. But it's gonna be a one-time thing, I guess. It's gonna be a one-time thing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be a one-time thing. I swear I'm not gonna make any more fanfics. This is so cursed. Hiya. With a pinch of hands. Oh my god. Please, Miyako, do not steal the crown from Arona. I am not. This is still fluff. I am not trying to be as down bad. It just, you know, I'm contributing to community. Why are you guys doing this to me? My god. I'm contributing to the Zaps community. How dare you? Okay. So, we're gonna move on to another fanfic, which is The Great Banana Heist. And it's Hannah X Zaps. Yeah, please, onegai. RIP, I'm gonna get roasted in my wedding ceremony. Miyako. What? Okay. She's gonna be all like, you are a good female Zap, but sometimes you are down bad. A contribution or tribute? Both. Okay, think. Guys, attention. Power fanfic, guys. Power fanfic. Ahem. The title is The Great Banana Heist. Because we are trying to steal the banana. Okay, guys? I mean, Power is gonna agree that we're stealing the banana because she doesn't like the banana. You're gonna get so exposed in front of all your guests. Shh. It's fine. It's fine. Lavender curtains painted warm stripes across the kitchen floor of Hannah's cozy apartment. It was a peaceful, typical afternoon. Okay guys, I'm the curtains because it's lavender. Okay, I become the curtains. It was a peaceful, typical afternoon. The kind perfect for a solo creative project. Today's endeavor, baking. Specifically, a glorious, moist banana cake. The air was already beginning to smell faintly of sugar and anticipation. Hannah, humming a cheerful tune from her last karaoke stream. Since when Hannah karaoke? I am manifesting. Manifesting Hannah karaoke stream. Manifesting, okay? Was in her element. Dressed in a comfortable pastel apron over her usual attire. Cat is the fuck, bro. I think I'm high. Is it the autocorrect in my phone? Yeah, it's the autocorrect on my phone. Suddenly Hannah become a cat. I'm so sorry. Her tiger ears twitched in time with her rhythm as she vigorously whisked a golden brown mixture in a large ceramic bowl. Switch, switch, switch. When the whisk, a soothing meditative sound. Bananas, the star of the show, had been lovingly mashed and incorporated. All that was left were the final dry ingredients. Two remaining perfectly yellow bananas sat on the wooden kitchen table, waiting for their decorative destiny. I'm best known to the baking VTuber. Look what I do. Why am I crying? I need more Hannah baking VTuber, so I'm manifesting. Manifesting. Her solitude was about to be spectacularly rich. From the shadowy hallway, a scouting party emerged. First one, then three, then whole platoon of little orange forms zaps. Their tiny waddling legs carried them across the tile floor with a soft pitter-pat-pat. The singular strain of ahegao, those adorable antenna-like tufts of fur swayed and quivered from side to side as their heads swiveled in unison. Large black eyes scanning the domain for the beloved Hannah, the intriguing sweet scent had draw them like fuzzy moth to a flame. They found her, back turned, completely absorbed in her whisking whirl. A silent, fuzzy conference took place near the table legs with a series of quiet, supposed to be squeaks. I didn't edit this one. With a series of quiet squeaks, pops, and meaningful looks, a plan was formed. Teamwork was essential. One sturdier zap crouched, becoming a living step. Another scrambled onto its back. A third, more agile fluff ball used the chain to hoist itself onto the seat of a chair, and from there, with a determined wiggle onto the tabletop. It then turned to help haul up its comrades. Within moments, a small committee zap stood victorious on the table surface, surveying the kingdom. Their eyes immediately locked onto the prize. The two unsupervised bananas. To these apps, there were ingredients. There were glorious yellow cylinder of pure tantalizing potential. A collective synchronized drool began to drip onto the wooden table, creating a small sticky pond. See? I think you guys, I think we are gonna get thrown out of the window because we actually ruined the carpet and the tabletop. Hannah, blissfully unaware, kept whisking. Okay, I don't know how to make Hannah impression. Just a little bit, just a little more. Gonna be so fluffy. Just a little more, just gonna be so fluffy. She sang to herself. The Zaps needed no further encouragement. With a shared look of pure greed, they descended upon one of the bananas. They didn't fight. They cooperated with the efficiency of a miniature swarm. Tiny nubby arms push it. They lean on it. One ambitious Zap at the end began gnawing earnestly at the peel. Soon they had breached the fruit's defense. Little mouthful of soft, sweet banana were being munched with fervent happiness. Munch, Zap. I'm gonna make the squeak sound. Squeak! Squeak! Wait, that's like dying. It was a quiet, joyful feast. The feast was interrupted by the sudden, sharp, and deliberate sound. Ahem! The gentle whisking had stopped. Sudden silence was heavier than any noise. The Zaps froze. Mouthful of banana mashed poised mid-chew. As one, they slowly turned their heads. There stood Hannah. She had turned, her whisk now held limply at her side. Her violet eyes were narrowed. Her lips pressed into a thin, unamused line. Her arms were crossed tightly over her chest. Guys, imagine that. And one of her tiger. My god, my autocorrect from my phone because I type it on my phone. As one of her tiger ears gave an irritated twitch. Her gaze was laser, boring into the guilty orange blobs and the ravaged half-eaten banana between them. If there's no sleeping in this tale, I'ma call bollocks. Daddy? Gigson! It's been a while! Gigson! Hi! It's been a while! Hello! I am Gooning! I'm Gooning, what? Yeah, maho siya jaga. Gigson, hello! It's been a while, oh my god! Hi! Oh my god, it's been a while. Miss you! It's been a while! Because I'm too busy. Hi! Okay, let's continue. There. Oh, wait. Bad taps! She exclaimed, her voice a mix of disbelief and exasperation. She brought a flour-dusted hand to her forehead in a classic face palm. I am about to use that. That was for the cake decoration. My beautiful symmetrical banana slice. She gestured dramatically at the carnage. Do you have any idea how long it takes to pick up perfectly speckled bananas? I cannot do Hannah impression. I'm so sorry, guys. The Zaps shrunk a little, their ahoge dropping. They offered weak banana-filled squeak sounds. trying to look innocent and very, very small. So you do remember me. I always remember people who came to my stream. Why do you... Gisan. It's fine. Welcome. Stay in the stream. We're about to finish another fanfic. Hana sigh. The anger already melting into a fond frustration. You little gremlins, you're lucky, you're cute. Okay, since when Hana has praised us? I think she did. Me. She did for me. It's okay, this is Delulu, guys. This is Delulu. She was about to turn back to her bowl, resigning herself to a less decorative cake when she felt a persistent nudging at her elbow. Squeaks. Chick looked down. One Zap, slightly smaller than others, with a distinctive smudge of Fudaka orange on its cheek, had not joined the tabletop heist. It stayed on the floor and now urgently tapping her leg. In its tiny knobs, it held a small crinkled package. Huh? What's this, little one? Hana murmured, her irritation fading curiosity. She took the proffered item. It was a small half-used bag of chocolate chips. The kind she sometimes sprinkled on streaming snacks. It must have fallen behind a counter. The context is I write a fanfic for Pawa and Hana. I'm reading it. Yeah. You guys are the one that gets sent into white boy corner, not me. Female Zap standing on top. Although I think I will be not getting the privilege of a female Zap from Pawa for a while after what I did. The smudge Zap look up her, and at her, then at the ruined banana on the table, then back at her. It pointed a knob at the chocolate chips, then at her cake bowl and gave an empathetic, hopeful note. Squeaks! Hana blinked. You want me to add this instead of more banana? She asked, the idea slowly dawning. The Zap nodded vigorously, its whole body bouncing. Squeaks! Hana stood still, holding the chocolate chips. Her mind raced. The banana was mostly in the batter already. The chocolate would add a new dimension. A chocolate banana cake? That could be amazing! A brilliant mischievous smile replaced her frown, her eyes sparkling with a new creative energy. You know what? That could work. She beamed. Her earlier annoyance completely forgotten. She scooped up the thoughtful Zap and gave it a quick, gentle squeeze, eliciting a happy, static buzz. You're a genius, a messy banana thieving genius, but a genius. The atmosphere in the kitchen transformed. The guilty Zaps on the table were pardoned, swept into the new mission. Hana, now buzzing with a new idea, finished her batter, folded in the chocolate chips with a flourish. The Zaps watched and trailed from a safe and newly established perimeter on the floor. Soon, the cake was in the oven, filling the entire apartment with a divine warm scent of baking bananas and melting chocolate. When the timer dinged, out came a masterpiece. The cake was perfectly domed, golden brown and dotted with pockets of dark chocolate. Once it was cool, Hana frosted it with a simple vanilla buttercream. She then carefully cut a small perfect square, the first piece. She placed it on a saucer, set it on the floor before the assembled Zaps, who were vibrating with anticipation. For my helpful, if next thieving assistant, she announced grandly. For my helpful snack thieving assistant, she announced grandly. The Zaps descended, drooling anew. They took a collective, careful bite of the warm, soft cake, and then they froze. A wave of confusion passed through the orange collective. The initial taste was perfect. Sweet banana rich chocolate fluffy cake. But then a second wave hit. A slow, creeping, unfamiliar heat, a tingling that built on the tongue into a spicy, sinus-clearing fire. Squeak! Squeak, 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 squeak! They look up at Hannah, their eyes wide with betrayal and watery confusion. What sorcery was this? Hannah was no longer smiling. She was grinning, a picture of pure unadulterated mischief. In her hand, she held two nearly empty squeeze tops. She waved them like a victory trophies. I put something special in it, just for my zaps. She chipped, her voice sweet as the frosting. She held them up for inspection. A little mustard in the batter, and just a dash of wasabi in the buttercream for that extra kick. Oh my god! She knelt down, her grin softening into a playful, challenging smirk. Hannah worked very hard on baking this cake. After you ate my important banana, I really hope my dear Zaps will finish every last bite. Oh my god! The realization dawned on the Zaps. This was no accident. This was a masterfully planned, beautifully baked, and utterly diabolical revenge. The cake was a trap, a delicious, spicy trap. They looked at the remaining cake on the saucer, then at each other, then at Hannah's expectant giggling face. A solemn understanding passed between them. They had committed the crime, and now they had to eat the evidence. With a grim, fuzzy determination, they turned back to the cake. Each subsequent bite was a journey of a moment bliss followed by a wave of spicy anguish. They ate slowly, methodically, their little bodies sometimes giving a full body shudder. Munch, squeak! Munch, tears! Munch, squeak! Hannah watched with her giggles evolving into a full-bellied laughter. The sound bright and clear in the sunny kitchen. She sat on the floor with them. Her own perfectly normal sliced cake is in hand. Is it good? Do you like Hannah's special recipe? The Zaps could only offer weak watery squeaks between spicy gaps. But they kept eating. They saw the playful glint in her eyes and knew deep in their fluffy cores that they deserve it. And in strange masochistic way, sharing this spicy punishment with their beloved Hannah, who laughed so beautifully, made even the wasabi burn taste like a little home. They finished the last crumb. The revenge was complete, and as the spicy fire slowly faded, replaced by a warm, full flame, the Zaps simply piled around Hannah, static buzzing contentedly. The chaos, as always, had found its perfect, peaceful equilibrium. Yay! We finished another fanfic! How dare you guys stealing Hannah bananas! Hannah's banana. Now you guys are faced with the spiciness. Yeah. Yuri, sibling wolf heavy. Oh? What? Yuri? Yeah. Fanfic for Pawa and Hannah. Aren't they like sister? Yeah. I actually have that idea, but then I think I'm gonna shove it down my ass. Because Pawa told me to die. Sorcery, definitely Miyako. Yes! I'm working with Hannah. Game over to Zap, literally. That's gonna clean our noses for real. Really? Yeah, really. We ship this ship to the Discord server. I already did actually for Pawa once. I will give it to Hannah. Please, Miss Miyako, CKXJY. Home is experiencing in Thailand. What? We need to ask for their consent. Even I didn't ask for Pawa consent, but okay, guys. We're gonna go to my own Delulu fanfic. My own Delulu fanfic, guys. Cause Yes. Remember this man. Remember how I'm gooning to him. Remember, guys. So I make a fanfic. I made a fanfic. Ew! Pawa, what is better than a banana chocolate cake? A banana mixed with mustard and buttercream frosting mixed with wasabi, guys. Pawa, I'm giving this idea to Hannah. I'm giving this idea to Hannah. Guys, they shall have Nippon maiden in Thailand. No. No, man. We have that, but quite a high money to pay. For real. She was listening. Semua korban kau. Yeah, Pawa is puking right now. It's good to clear your sinus, Pawa. It's good to clear your sinus, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna continue to my own Delulu. Which is the witch and the grandmaster. At least she was kind enough to use the wasabi from tubes. Yeah. If you like durian, banana is not flavor for real. Real. Someone pulled that stunt on me using powdered wasabi. Damn. R.I.P. I mean, she want to mix it in the cakes, Miss Chiu. Obviously, she need to use the tube one, so it incorporated nicely, unlike wasabi, powder wasabi. The linkwe. Okay, we're gonna continue, guys. The witch and the grandmaster, which is me, and the man below me. Okay, I'm the top, guys. I'm not the bottom. Glasses fogging up would be very befitting anime moment. For real. The Lingque Temple was a fortress of silence and discipline, where snow clung to the ancient eve and the air smell of pine, cold stone. Sorry. Excuse me. In a secluded chamber overlooking the central courtyard, two people sat in silence so thick it felt like a third presence. Miyako, the witch princess of the Southern Isles, kept her eyes demurely on her lap, her fingers tracing the intricate embroidery of her robes. Robes too vibrant for this monochrome flash, a splash of the violet and silver against the greys and browns. Yet, every moment, her gaze would flicker upward, drawn to the man sitting rigidly across from her. Behind, oldest son of the Lingque Grandmaster, future leader of the clan, did not look up from his tome. Chronicles of the Lingque leadership and sacrifice. And that's a boring book! What the hell, man? Look at me, look at my tits! Or something. The marriage had been arranged a month prior, a strategic alliance to secure the Lingque southern borders, and grants Miyako magically gifted, politically vulnerable people a fearsome protector. Duty, there was all it to him. That was all it was to him. A transaction, a necessary sacrifice for the clan's prosperity. Burger. He had met her once, years ago, during a diplomatic visit to her father's court. She would been a girl then. All white, curious eyes hiding behind a pillar. You've been brooding adolescence, already steeped in the art of the kill. He barely remembered it. Oh, my behind. glass fogging on what would have been fitting. That's a thing while writing fanfic. That's so nice. Nope, you can mix the powdered one into the baked items. You are not limited in how much you can add. No, that's a nightmare. No, don't give idea. I just put the tube one for Hannah. At least the powdered one. Oh my god. Ow. She remembered the intensity of his dark eyes, the severe set of his jaw, the way the cold seeming to cling to him like a mantle. It wasn't a childhood crush that had matured. It was a fascination that had deepened into quiet, steadfast attraction. It was a puzzle of eyes, and she was a witch who understood that even eyes had structure, beauty, and melting point. Smack! The sound was a thunderclap in the quiet room. Behind and slammed his book shut on the low table between them, making the porcelain tea set rattle. Miyako jolted, her heart snapping up to meet his gaze. How to make Bihandi voice? Wait. If you have anything you wish to say to me, princess. His head perfectly calibrated, utterly lifeless, smiling, touching his lips. Please do so. Your intermittent scrutiny is distracting. His voice was like the wind through frozen branches, cold, sharp, and devoid of awe. The force pleasantry in it was worse than outright hostility. Miyako's heart, a hopeful little flame, sputtered. She tried to hold back the frown, the sting of rejection, but a twinge of profound sadness tightened her throat. This was to be her life, a beautiful cage with a burden who couldn't stand the sight of her. Okay, I can be myself. It's fine. She managed, her voice softer than she intended. I think I will take a walk alone. She stood, the silken whisper of her robes the only sound as she glided out of the chamber and into the stark corridor, seeking the open air of the temple austere gardens. Behind let out a slow, deliberate breath. Puff of visible vapor in the chilly air. Peace. Finally, he reopened his book, the words on lineage and tactical subjugation swimming before his eyes. This was his purpose, not to entertain a love-struck stranger from a land of soft magic and softer people. Yes, exactly. No, not dog noise, bro. Yeah, my heart, my kokoro hurts. A few moments later, a new sound infiltrated his concentration. Not the whisper of fabric or the turning of a page, but something alien to these hollow halls. Laughter, happy, unguarded. Melodic laughter followed by the lower, warmer chuckle of his younger brothers and his own brother Thomas. Kuei Liang and Thomas. His brow furrowed. Curiosity, a trait like he usually disciplined out of himself, pricked at him. Abandoning his book, he moved silently to the archway of the corridor. The sounds lead him to a secondary courtyard, usually used for meditation. Yeah, subjugation. He peered around a stone pillar. There she was, Miyako, but not the shy, sad creature from the tea chamber. Her face was animated, lit with a gentle smile. As she listened to Kuei Liang demonstrate a basic flowing movement of the Lin Kuei martial form, Thomas stood beside her, grinning, offering exaggerated incorrect versions that made her giggle again, a sound like chimes. Your form is... wait. Your form is more like a drowsy bear, Thomas, she teased, her voice warm. A very deadly bear, Thomas retorted, puffing out his chest, which only made her laugh more. A hot, sharp twist coiled in Bihan's gut. Jealousy! He identified the emotion immediately, then dismissed its romantic implication. Of course not. It was propriety. She was his betrothed, a political asset under his protection. She shouldn't be fraternizing so freely, sharing smiles that belong, well, that should be reserved for the formal context of their union. And with them, Kuei Liang with his infuriating calm and Thomas the easygoing fool, he decided to stay. Observation was a key tenet of the Lin Kuei. Perhaps he could learn something of use about her. He melted into the snow, a spectre in his own home. He melted into the shadows in the aspect of his own home. Her smile faded slightly as she watched Kuei Liang flow through another movement. He is so graceful, unlike me, and I like the thrill of sighing. I think Bihan truly hates me. Bihan's jaw tightened. I don't think so, Thomas says. He's usually levity-tempered. Kuei Liang stopped his movement and turned to her. Bihan is not skilled in presenting his emotion. He was raised to see them as vulnerabilities, to be a weapon, and then a leader. First, his heart is not heartless. It is simply guarded by permafrost. Yeah, my deep voice! From the shadows, Bihan gritted his teeth. Kuei Liang, quiet inside, was always aggravating, and worse, it was accurate. But why? Must he got it from me? Miyako's venting was not angry but pleading. I am not his enemy. I just want to know the man behind the title. It takes time, princess. Kuei Liang said, his voice a gentle contrast to his brother's frost. The eyes did not form in a day. It will not thaw in one either. You will find your footing with him. Really? So fragile and bright, bloom in her eyes, as she looked up between the two young men. Really? Thomas nodded firmly. A new resolve straightened her posture. The sadness evaporated, replaced by the spark of her innate, witchy determination. Then, I will do my best. If he is a fortress, I shall not seize him. I will learn the secret passageway. I'll find a way to make him see me, not just as a princess, but as Miyako. I mean, making impression of myself is much easier, to be honest. The declaration, so earnest and bold, struck Bihan with unexpected force. The hot twist in his gut returned, but it had changed, mingled with something else. Anticipation. A challenge has been issued, not on a battlefield, but in a sun-dappled courtyard, and for the first time since this arrangement began, Bihan felt a flicker of something other than duty. A slow, genuine smirk, unpracticed and entirely his own, touched his lips as he watched her. This strange, vibrant witch planning for her campaign on his frozen heart. I would like to see you try, princess. He murmured into the shadows, the words secret promise to himself. He turned and walked away, the ghost of that smirk still playing on his face. The book on leadership and sacrifice could wait. Yeah. The scheduled dates continued, but the air had shifted. Bihan no longer merely endured them. He observed, he engaged in his own brusque way. When they walked to the outer wall in tense silence, Miyako, summoning all her courage, stopped and pointed to a retinous alpine flower pushing through a crack in the stone. Look! It's beautiful! Life finds a way, even here! I sounds more annoying though, what the fuck. Bihan had glanced at it, and then at her. It is weak. The next frost will kill it. Her face fell, but then he added, almost an afterthought. But its persistence is noted. It was the closest thing to a compliment she would reserve. Another day, she brought a small seal clay pot to their meeting. A taste of my home, she said, pushing it toward him. Spice honey for your tea. He stared at it as if it might poison. Liquid does not require sweetness. Perhaps not, she said, refusing to be cowed. But you might enjoy it. Not everything must be about requirement, Bihan. He took the pot. He did not use it, but it appeared days later on a shelf in his private quarters. The turning point came on a night of vicious snowstorm. The howling winds found a weakness in the ancient temple. The corridor outside Miyako's guest chamber grew bitterly cold. She was a witch of her half and harvest magic, not of elemental defense against the raw fury of outworld adjacent winters. The cold seeped into her bones. Swearing under her blanket, she heard her door slide open. A figure stood silhouetted against the dim torch of the hall. Bihan came into my room! You are cold, he stated. Not a question. Wait. I need to make the most YN voice. I'm fine. She stammered, sitting up. Holy shit. Yes, I am back, guys. Wait. Yep, I'm back. You are not, he stepped inside, and with subtle, almost negligent gesture of his hand, the aging draft at her window sealed over with a smooth, thick layer of ice. Not to block the view, but to insulate. The howl of the wind muted instantly. Then he walked to her where the fire was struggling and breathed a gentle, controlled stream of frigid air over the logs. Paradoxically, the flame stayed burning hotter and cleaner, as if he had disciplined the very air feeding it. The cold can preserve as well as destroy, he said, not looking at her. It can provide a barrier, a focus. He turned to leave. Behind, she called out softly. He paused. Thank you. A barely perceptible note. Sleep, princess. Oh! Oh! Harvest fruits plus winter make sorbet ice cream. Yeah, time to open. Ice kacang. Oh my god. After that, the ice did not melt, but it became translucent. He began asking Kurt practical questions about her magic. Can you charms detect deception? Can you weave illusion of strong enough to fool a Shokun's 4 eyes? She answered, then gently turned the question back on him, asking about the linguist tactic, the philosophy behind a certain strike. He found her questions were not frivolous. They were tactical, intelligent indeed. One afternoon, he found her in the library, not in their usual spot, but deep in the historical archive, and she held a scroll detailing a centuries-old Lingque conflict. this battle, she said, sensing his presence without looking up. The Grandmaster here. He won the fight but lost the clan's trust because he was cruel to his own. You are not like him. She say. He was startled. How do you know what I'm like? She finally met his eyes. Because you protected Thomas from a punishment he deserved last week. You took the blame for Kuei Liang's broken training dummy, saying you would strike too hard. You check the perimeter guards every night, not because you doubt them, but because you would place yourself in harm's way before any of them. She smiled, a little sadly. Your heart is not heartless, behind. It's the clan's heart. You just keep it hidden so the wind of war cannot extinguish it. He was utterly still. No one ever seen that. No one ever dared to articulate it. His defenses, so meticulously maintained, felt suddenly transparent before her gentle, perceptive gaze. The smug observer from the shadow was now the one laid bare. You, he began, his voice uncharacteristically unsteady. You see too much, witch. It is my magic, she whispered. He did not leave. He sat down beside her, not across from He sat down beside her, not across from her. For the first time, they simply existed in a shared, comfortable silence. The ghost of Lin Kuei passed looking down on them. On the eve of their wedding, there was no grand ball, only a final private walk in the moonlit gardens. The air was crisp, the silence between them now companionable. Tomorrow, she said, her breath a silver cloud. It becomes official. Yes. Are you still resigned to your duty? She asked, the vulnerability she was shown returning for a moment. Behind, stop walking. He turned to face her. The moonlight etches his The moonlight etches his sharp features in silver and shadow. He looked at her. Really looked at her. Not as political pawn, not as a distraction, but as Miyako, the woman who saw his hidden care, who challenged him with kindness, whose laughter becomes a sound he secretly sought in the temple silence. I'm not okay. I was, he said, his voice low. I agreed to a marriage for the Lin Kuei. He reached out, as the movement. His gloved fingers brushed a stray strand from her hair, from her cheek. The touch was electric, surprisingly gentle. But now, I found myself not marrying for the Lin Kuei alone. Her eyes widened, shimmering in the white moonlight. A faint real smile, small but undeniable, touched his lips. It was the most beautiful thing she had ever seen. You said you would do your best, princess. Consider your campaign successful. He leaned in, his forehead gently resting against hers. A gesture of intimacy and union that spoke louder than any vow. The cold around them no longer felt isolating. It felt like a cocoon, a protected space for something new and fragile to begin. I look forward to our next meeting, Miyako. He whispered, her name on his lips for the first time, not a title, but a promise. And in the heart of the Lin Kuei temple, where silence and ice once reigned supreme, a witch warmth and a grandmaster guarded heart began to forge a bond stronger than any treaty, destined to reshape the very legacy of the clan itself. The end was merely the beginning. The end. Yes, exactly. Okay, we're gonna go faster on the last fanfic because this is a brand rot. Oh my god, my heart's still racing from behind. behind can stay there. Oh. Oh, this is fuck up. This is fuck up. Yeah, now it's less lagging. Lol. Yeah, this is fuck up. This is fuck up. Okay guys, this is about Prince Eric. Prince Eric, okay guys, Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. I ship him with Flynn Rider. And Prince Eric is pregnant. That's the context, okay? That's the context. It's okay for otak tumbuk kulat, bruh. The air in the royal receiving room of the underwater palace. Wait. Bruh. Cannot see. Okay, there we go. Always follow the format, guys. It's much bit better to read. The air in the royal receiving room of the underwater palace was thick with the scent of South Asian coral and the cloying sweetness of omega in distress. Prince Eric of Prince Eric of Tirulia, usually a picture of sun-witted alpha resilience set on a throne of a abalone shell. His complexion Asian, his hands colored from sheep ropes, rested protectively over the subtle but undeniable swell of his abdomen. The iridescent fabric of his Atlantean tunic trained softly against it. Across from him, Ariel, Queen of Atlantica, her fairy hair a furious cloud in the water, vibrated with a potent mix of alpha possessiveness and a raw betrayal. Her song, which has once called him cross oceans, was now silent, furious scream in her throat. Explain to me again, Eric. She commanded, her voice a low tremor that made the sea anemones quiver. Explain how this happened. Before Eric could form a word, words were still sometimes tricky for him. A human in a mere world. A new voice cut through the tension, smooth as polished jet, and laced with an insouciant charm that was entirely out of place. Well, Your Majesty, when an alpha and omega love each other very, very much, or in some cases get trapped together in a dark, very secluded tower with a potent mix of panic bonding hormones and questionable magic flowers. Flynn Rider! The name erupted from both Eric and Ariel simultaneously. Eugene Elizabeth, formerly Flynn Rider, swam into the chamber with an easy grace he cultivated on land and adapted underwater. He gave a flourishing bow, his signature molded and dimmed by the aquatic setting. He'd been the one to deliver the impossible news to Ariel. Unable to resist the dramatic reveal, he would frame it as a royal courtesy between allies. You, Ariel hissed, shooting forward. You did this! You tainted him! Whoa! Accusations! Eugene held up his hands. I'm just the messenger, and you know, the genetically confirmed father. The blood test the sea witch ran was very clear. Science, am I right? Eric flinched. The memory of a test, Ursula's tentacles drawing a vial of his blood, cackling about cross-species paternity dramas, was still fresh. The result had been shockwave through 2 kingdoms. Yeah, Mobu watched this nervously. The how is the real page turner, Eugene continued, setting onto a ledge as it were a chase lounge. See, a while back I was tracking a rumor about a second sundrop flower for my wife. And both of them are married, guys. The husband fuck each other until one of them pregnant. Sunspot gets intense cravings. The trail led me to a hidden cave, but it was a trap, cave-in, and who should be trapped with me but Prince shipwrecked here on some diplomatic mission gone wrong. Eric closed his eyes, remembering the crushing darkness, the oxygen running low, then the unmistakable intoxicating scent. Not of aerial sea bloom alpha scent, but of something else. Something wild and green and powerful. An omega in preheat. His own body had responded before his mind could catch up. It was a primal scramble, a blur of shed warm and desperate breath. We thought we were going to die, Eric said quietly, his voice rough. The instincts, they took over. It wasn't about kingdom or spouses, it was survival. A likely story, Ariel spat. You reek of another alpha for weeks, but you blame it on the stress of the incident. Because I didn't know. Eric flinched, fist clenched. I didn't understand the scent either. It was like sunlight on old stone and wild honeysuckle. I never smelled it before. You just smirked into something more complex. Yeah, about that. The scent, you see, when I finally got that blood test result, I had to do some digging. The cave wasn't just any cave, it was the last known location of Mother Gothel's original tower. The magic of the sundrop lingers. It saturates the earth, the stone, and it absorbs. The room went preternaturally still. Even the floating plankton seemed to halt. What are you saying, Ryder? Ariel demanded, her tail flicking nervously. I'm saying the magic in that place is a psychic echo, a biological sponge. Eugene leaned forward. When Eric and I were trapped under duress in that place, the magic didn't just witness our little survival bonding. It imprinted. It took a snapshot of the dominant genetic material present. Yours truly. Thanks. And the result. Pante! And thanks and the result omega essence soaked into the very rocks. He let the words hang. Eric felt a chill that had nothing with ocean depth. The residual omega essence, Eric whispered, dread coiling in his gut. From the tower's longest resident, Eugene confirmed, his usual bravado gone, placed by sober unease. Two possibilities. According to Isila arcane genealogical thaumaturgy, the developing child's omega biological matrix could be drawing from the strongest, purest echo in that place. Rapunzel, my wife, the sundrop incarnate, her essence is all over that rock. Ariel looked ill. The idea of Eric carrying a child fathered by Eugene but imbued with the essence of the radiant beloved queen of Corona was devastating political and personal blow. Or, Eric asked though he feared the answer. Eugene met his gaze. Or the magic is drawing from the source of the mega who inhabited the tower for centuries. The original corrupted vessel for the flower's power, a soul so entwined with the location that her echo is woven into the foundation. He swallowed. Mother Gothel. Fuck, this is so brain rot, bro. This is so fucking brain rot. The name dropped like a death charge. Ariel recalled Eric's stomach. He was carrying a child side by a charming thief but was very omega. Nature was magical, phantom limp, either a joyful sun queen or a narcissistic centuries-old abuse. It was a pregnancy born of catastrophe, magic, and biological thief. So the baby is whose? Ariel whispered. Furry, now mixed with horror. Yes, Eugene said flatly. Biologically, it's mine and Eric's. But its secondary sex is very Omega Soul. It's a magic mirror reflecting either my radiant wife or the woman who imprisoned her. We won't know until it's born. The sun will tell, sunlight and paints or dust and or roses. Bodoh lah. The jealousy that had been burning in Errol's heart curled into something colder, more profound. She wasn't just jealous of Eugene or some unknown Omega. She was jealous of a ghost, or worse, a monster. She was facing the ruin of her mate bond, not by a person, but by an echo of by history itself. Letian advertisements are crazy. My first stream, I was surprisingly enjoying it, but I have to go now. Subscribe. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Hardcase. I'm so sorry. I'm too focused on the Brand Rods fanfic. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy more from me. Forget Little Mermaid. I am never watching Tangled the same way again. Oh no! No, man. I mean, I'm reading this with the happy song right now. Eric, enraged and broken alpha wife to the nervously expectant alpha who was against all odds, the other father. He felt the strange, quiet kick within him, a life born of darkness, desperation, and stolen magic. He was king of a land, a prince of sea, carrying a child of thief and shadow, destined to smell of either sunlit towers or decaying ones. And the two most important alphas in his life were locked in a silent war over a baby that was, well, in every way that mattered, a spell in progress. Ariel finally spoke, her voice hollow with a grief as deep as the Mariana Trench. I love you enough to become human for you, to change my entire world, and you have brought a ghost into our bed, a ghost with Flynn Rider eyes. As she turned and swam away, leaving a trail of shimmering heartbroken bubbles, Eugene swam cautiously closer to Eric. Look, Eugene sighed, running a hand through his hair. I didn't plan this either. Sunspot is surprisingly understanding. She's worried about the Gothel pipe. We both are. Eric stared at the space where Ariel had vanished. He felt another flutter of pulse that for a second did feel like a sunlight or dust. It felt like the tumultuous, unpredictable surge of the open ocean itself, a third possibility of born Sultan of his own stubborn heart. The baby isn't a ghost rider, Eric said, his voice finding a new steady resolve. He looked down at his stomach, a strange protective fury rising in him. It's mine, and whatever it smells like when it comes, it will be ours. And everyone else, your ghost and my queen, will just have to learn to live with it. The game had changed. It was no longer about jealousy or paternity. It was about a child that was a living anomaly, and the three kingdoms its birth would be irrevocably bind and shatter. The ocean depths held their breath. The end of Salt and Starlight. So, how was the fanfic? I bet. Wait, let me just yoink. So, how was the fanfic? Is it good? I expected a answer, right? Okay, guys. I expected an answer that say, "Oh, Miyako, the fanfic is good." I expected that, okay? Okay, guys? Okay? Okay. So, let's read the chat. For kids, the baby isn't a ghost rider. Okay, we don't need the flaming motorbike. It was mind-bending, isn't it? Isn't it nice? Very mind-bending. Ma! Hello! Ma! Ma! It's been a while. Hello. 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 Yes, it's a very mind-blowing, mind-bending. And everything you can see. Yep. Brands Kiamat. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say or what to feel. Right? Holy shit. Okay, so okay, question guys. Whose baby you think is gonna be? Is it gonna be Flynn Rider? Is it gonna be Rapunzel? Is it gonna be Mother Gothel or Ariel? It's been a while, ma. Yeah. Question, guys. Whose baby is it gonna be? While you guys are thinking, I told you guys that I have a great news, right? The thing is, I'm in the process, even though I cannot buy a PC because the motherfucking PC is getting my build that I want is getting into 12k ringgit. Like, motherfucker, that's expensive as fuck. But anyway, I'm gonna wait until the price market crash. Maybe in a few years. Maybe, who knows. I might just YOLO. So basically the great news is that I am working towards my branding. Yay! The money that were donated from you guys, instead of going to a PC because price is a fucking insane right now. Legit insane. So instead I move it to the branding instead. So I'm in the process of making my own branding, and currently I am designing with the help of someone we know. We are designing a new Miyako design. Okay, as you guys remember, I said that this model is a placeholder. So I am designing the model right now for the character sheet, and then slowly I'm gonna save up more money to commission the model, the rigging, the layout, and yada. Yeah, that's the great news. Although it's not so great that I cannot buy a PC. Damn it, so sad. Yeah, basement is so cooked. I gave a new recipe. I think I will tell Pawa. I will tell Hana about it. I will make sure Hana do it and give it to you guys. So for people that stayed until the end of the stream, let me give a quick peek. I don't think it's a quick peek, but maybe a bit. Just a quick peek. Just a little quick peek. Just a little. So where is it? Image. Okay. Browse. Download. Can you guys see? This is like just a reward for people who stayed. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta-da! I mean, yeah. Yeah. Ta-da! Wait, wait, wait. Okay, that's all. It's just a quick one. Yeah. Yeah, it's a peak indeed. Me, basement is so cooked. Miyako, you don't know Pawahana is closer to you than most Zaps, right? I mean, I'm the female Zap, of course. I am flipping my hair, both. Although I cannot flip my hair anymore in the future. Yep, my hair is still gonna be long, but I'm gonna tie it up. Yeah, it has a great kick, a great tie. Yes. I'm just following what I want for the design. It is my first time, and I hope that with the accumulated donation that I got, I can slowly work towards a branding slowly. And I want to really thank you guys. I really want to thank you guys. And I might like cry, to be honest. It's just that going through my first semester in the uni is a bit hard, and I'm always short on cash. And then like what makes me survive in that uni, because everything is expensive in that specific hostel that I'm living. Thing is expensive, and I gotta use money for projects, for printing and all. I really thank you guys for helping me a lot. Like, oh my god, you know. Cry. Oh my god. I actually cried every night about it, thinking about money and everything. But then like, the support you guys give is actually like helping me a lot. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, cry. I hope that we can I can continue streaming and actually upgrade everything that I have now. But then it's gonna be a slow burn for you guys, cause like I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to make sure that I can give the best one. Although I'm not giving the best one right now yet, but then like I hope we can work towards that. Because over the past 10 years of 11 years, 10 years, I think 11 years now of content creating, I have never like have a clear progress of my own. Cause I don't know, I don't have the most stable footing when I begin. I started from my phone, my father's phone, and then I started from my phone and slowly working towards laptop. I changed almost 3 laptops in the long run. One I borrow from my mother, and the fans turned into crisp because I always do some heavy streaming with my 3D model before. This is one of them. And then like I changed to a 10 years old gaming laptop, which is at least one of the most latest one that I've got. And it was thanks to Mobula, because he actually just let me have that laptop. It's already been 10 years. It's his old laptop, and it helped me a lot about streaming, gaming, and my projects, the paperwork for school, for my fast track, you know. And and I'm having my own gaming laptop for myself right now. And yeah, I'm slowly working towards it. It's just that I am afraid to push my laptop further because of my past experience of 2 laptops that I used before. So I cannot really give you guys the best of what I can do. I cannot do gaming, I cannot do heavy streaming. All I can do is just yapping with you guys right now. And my laptop is crying right now. But it all thanks to you guys. It all goes back to you guys. Man, I'm so happy for all the support. As long as you don't tell Hana you are hungry when she's baking this new recipe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 3 laptop. I ruined 2. The last one is the fans become crisps. The first one, I think 4 laptop actually. Yeah, 4. Lenovo, it's still there. It's still there. It's just that it's a very slow, and yeah, it's dying actually. It's dying. Just waiting for the moment. I gave it to my sister. And then another laptop I borrowed my mother. That one laptop turned into crisp. And then the second-hand laptop I got from Mobu. And then the latest one is now my own laptop. And when I got my own laptop, I feel like a heavy responsibility to take care of it. So yeah, that's why I am trying to take care of it at least for another 5 years and above. If it past 5 years, then I'm glad, because I cannot imagine it if my hard-earned money goes to waste. Sounds like quite a journey. Keep up the great work. Yeah, exactly. 11 years, guys, since I'm primary school. It's just that I am trying to do my best. I'm trying to be a better one. I mean, even though I'm slow, in 11 years you could have gotten everything right, but I am pretty slow. Oh, it's an alarm. Shit, I need to go to a meeting. But it's fine. Wait, never mind. Later, I will just enter the meeting. But then, like, it's fine because, like, I feel that you guys are so generous to be supporting me. I will rename the donation in the coffee into branding, so that I can be transparent with you guys. I will change it into branding and as an allowance for my next semester going on to my study. Well, making the battery last 5 years will need a miracle. Exactly, because my last 3 laptops has a battery issue, and the last laptop, the second-hand laptop, actually has a bigger issue about the HDD, SSD, and the motherboard that died on me when I have a project I need to submit during my fast track, and it's a major one. But I'm glad that I got straight A for that, for all the subjects for that projects. Thanks to the second-hand laptop, even though until the end, I'm gonna tell you guys a bit of a story. Me and Mobu go to Loyat once a week or once every 2 weeks. I ride the train to Loyat and met Mobu there to fix my laptop every single week, every once 2 week, almost for 2 to 3 months. And our saving actually depleted. Our saving, and then, like, the last straw is that we give up on the laptop. So we bought the new one, which is the current laptop, with the remaining saving. And actually that saving was specialized for our marriage. And it's actually a lot of things happen that we need to use it as emergency money. So Like we bought the laptop and so like that's why actually I'm supposed to get married, okay, last year. But I'm not. I'm not. But then it's fine. It's for the better, I guess. So like we're trying to get 3 years worth of saving back. I don't want to talk about sad things, but then things happen. And then like with the support from you guys, I actually managed to come by in uni. Thanks to you guys. And then continuing doing my content. I'm so sorry for not streaming during the semester because hostel Wi-Fi sucks and everything. But then it's fine. It's fine. I am here, okay? I will try to do my best to continue. I will do my best. Because some of you support me very eagerly, okay? Thank you so much. And it's already 5. I need to enter my meeting, guys. I have a meeting. I mean for my uni position, yeah. I have a meeting. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you so much for listening me to yapping about fanfic and all. Thank you so much. I will see you guys again. Maybe I will try tomorrow, but we will see because like it's nearing the end of Ramadan, which is gonna be a busy day for us to prepare for Raya. But then hey, I will try my best. But hopefully I can try to make it consistent. A consistent day and time. Okay guys, thank you so much for coming to the stream, and I hope to see you guys again on the next one. Bye bye. Don't forget that to tell me which baby are they inside Eric's belly, okay? Whose baby is it? That's a question. Okay, bye.
Sociopass 5 from Zach Black GM. Give to Mia RM5.